Sheila Jackson Lee, D. Texas, has announced she has been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. My doctors have confirmed my diagnosis of pancreatic cancer, Rep. Jackson Lee, 74, said in a statement Sunday night. I am currently undergoing treatment to battle this disease that impacts tens of thousands of Americans every year. Due to her upcoming treatments, Jackson Lee said she could occasionally miss legislative votes, but she is committed to working with House Speaker Mike Johnson and Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries on legislation that is critical for the prosperity and security of the American people. I am confident that my doctors have developed the best possible plan to target my specific disease, Jackson Lee said in her statement. The road ahead will not be easy, but I stand in faith that God will strengthen me. According to the National Cancer Institute, non-Hispanic Black people are more likely to be diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. It is the 10th most common form of the disease, which only impacts 1.7% of people in their lifetime. Jackson Lee, who represents Texas's 18th district, which encompasses parts of Houston, recently won a primary election to regain her seat. This comes after Jackson Lee lost her bid to be the city's mayor late last year. A member of the Congressional Black Caucus, she has served in Congress for roughly 30 years. Most recently, Jackson Lee reintroduced the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act in May. Jackson Lee serves on the House's Judiciary and Homeland Security committees. She is also an advocate for public education who called for the Education Department's Office for Civil Rights to conduct a Title V investigation into last year's takeover of Houston's independent school district. The Congresswoman suggested that overhauling the nation's 8th largest district could be based on race and reverberate around the country. This is not helping our families, Jackson Lee told ABC News in March after hearing that Houston public school teachers were quitting. It's not helping our children. That's our number one priority, so I'm going to work with them until the very end until we are successful in bringing back an elected board and the governance that has the input of our parents and our teachers so they can do what is best for our children's well-being. More than 80% of HISD students are Black and Hispanic, according to school district data. Title V of the Federal Civil Rights Act of 1964 prohibits discrimination on the basis of race, color, or national origin. Sheila Jackson Lee confirms she has pancreatic cancer. She confirmed in a statement on Sunday. My adult life has been defined by my faith in God, my love for humanity, and my commitment to public service, the statement read. As a member of Congress, I've been honored to be one of the leaders in the fight for justice and equality for all, especially the disadvantaged and the dispossessed. Today, my fight is more personal, but I will approach it with the same faith and the same courage. The news comes just months after the 74-year-old, who represents Texas's 18th district, defeated former Houston City Councilwoman Amanda Edwards in a March primary, one of her tightest races to date. Jackson Lee has been a serving member of Congress for the past 30 years. She is also a member of the Congressional Black Caucus. Jackson told her constituents that as she undergoes treatment for the cancer, she will likely be occasionally absent from Congress, but said that she plans to continue working. I am committed to working with our congressional leadership, including Leader Hakeem Jeffries and the Speaker of House, to serve this nation and be present for votes on legislation that is critical for the prosperity and security of the American people, the statement said. She prevailed with 60% of the vote. Addressing her constituents, Jackson Lee wrote on Sunday, "As I pursue my treatments, it is likely that I will be occasionally absent from Congress, but rest assured my office will continue to deliver the vital constituent services that you deserve and expect." The 15-term Congresswoman, who mounted an unsuccessful bid for Houston mayor last year, faced a primary challenge from a one-time congressional intern earlier this year for the deep blue 18th congressional district. The Congresswoman noted that she's committed to working with congressional leadership and being present for votes on legislation that is critical for the prosperity and security of the American people. By God's grace, I will be back at full strength soon, she added. A member of the Congressional Black Caucus, Lee was first elected to Congress in 1995. She serves as the ranking member of the Judiciary Committee Subcommittee on Crime. Jackson Lee said she will likely be present for the most critical votes during treatment. I am committed to working with our congressional leadership, including Leader Hakeem Jeffries and the Speaker of the House, to serve this nation and be present for votes on legislation that is critical for the prosperity and security of the American people, she said. Jackson Lee did not provide details on the severity of the cancer or what her treatment will be. Pancreatic cancer is not often found in the early stages and tends not to present symptoms until it has advanced, according to the Mayo Clinic.
As you leave the page, don't forget to hit the like bell and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as yet. Thank you for watching.